Hello everyone, welcome to the second episode of The Actors Room. My name is Kat Smith. I don't have anyone to perform with, so I'm doing a monologue today. And I've actually just had a couple of really good run-throughs for myself. I want to keep that going as much as possible. I'll talk about everything after the performance. So without further ado, again, my name is Kat Smith, and this is Miss Scoons from Angel City by Sam Shepard. I look at the screen and I'm the screen. I'm not me. I don't know who I am. I look at the movie and I'm the movie. I'm the star. I'm the star in the movie. For days, I'm the star and I'm not me. I'm me being the star. I look at my life when I come down. I look at and hate my life when I come down. I hate my life not being a movie. I hate my life not being a star. I hate being myself in my life, which isn't a movie and never will be. I hate having to work. I hate having to eat. I hate having to sleep. I hate having to go to the bathroom. I hate having to get from one place to another with no potential. I hate living my life in this body, which isn't a star's body, and all the while knowing stars exist. That there are people who are doing nothing their entire life except being in movies. Doing nothing but swimming and laughing and drinking. And people who are being driven to places full of potential. People who never have to feel the hot pavement or look at weeds growing in the cracks in the city. People who never have to look the city square in the eyes. People who are living the same dreams which I'm dreaming but never living. Scene. Okay, so that was Miss Scoons. So the reason that I'm doing a monologue is, there's acting's not like easy. It's not what people think it is sometimes. There's monologues, I think, present one of the best challenges for an actor because you're put into a place where you're left to your own devices. With a monologue, I don't have someone to have a conversation with. I don't have someone to trigger me. I don't have someone to be vulnerable to. And I can't react. And the same thing goes for not being in the correct environment. You know, there's plenty of actors, there's plenty of movies where actors are by themselves in a scene and they do great work. They're put in the environment that they would be. So, but it takes work to get to that place to bring such truth to, you know, those moments. And I wanted to do this monologue today because what I'm doing at Actors Room 4 is one takes. Just one take. So none of these are edited. They're not cut down. You know, what you see is what you get in one take. Ideally, I would have done this live, but what's happening is I think there's a police chase going on outside, and every time I try to start it live, I've been hearing police sirens for about the last hour and a half. So I don't know what's going on, but it's crazy. Anyways, so that's what I'm doing today. The way that I prepared for this is, you know, first off, of course, I chose a Sam Shepard play. He's my favorite playwright, one of my favorite playwrights of all time, him and Beth Henley. And Miss Scoons really stood out to me because I feel like there are so many people that pursue their dreams that could relate to how she was feeling. The play takes place in Los Angeles, and it is more of a period piece, and it's about people who are trying to make it in the entertainment industry. Some are producers, writers. She moved to Los Angeles as an actress at a young age, and she just never got her break. So she's working for these people who do make movies, and still nobody wants to give her a break. So it feels it feels like something that I think a lot of people can relate to, and I certainly wanted to exercise, you know, my emotional vulnerability to that subject, just because, you know, I got my own struggles. But more importantly, I think it's beautiful work about a person who had a dream that, you know, was always around the dream, but never got to actually hold it in her hands. And it just, Sam Shepard writes such beautiful work for women. And, you know, him being my favorite playwright passing away last year was really a sad time for me. So, anyways, that's that. The way that I prepared for this was I tried making choices with hair and makeup and costume. That's really all that I can do to try to get myself into character with my environment. And one of the tips that I trained with Anthony Meindel and Lindsay Frame over at the Anthony Meindel Actors Workshop. And one of the things that they always say is make a choice at the top of the scene. And for me, that choice was, you know, a hatred that had been building up, and I put myself in a moment of just anger. So, you know, just trying to think of what she must have been going through before the scene, being a secretary in a place where people are talking about casting movies and not being part of the casting. It had to have gotten under her skin. So I try to put myself in that mind frame. And that is that. So look for another episode of The Actors Room. We'll be going on probably the next 2 weeks. I'll be going on. It will be coming on probably in the next 2 weeks. If you haven't already, please feel free to like and subscribe. And please leave me any comments. If you have any original pieces that you'd like to submit to see performed, I would certainly love to pass that along to my group of actor friends who will be doing this with me. And, you know, if you are interested in doing this, please reach out to me if you're in the Los Angeles area. You know, I would love to hear from anybody who's trying to do this. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.